What's up, guys? What you're watching right now is just some random kills from an earlier game, and the gameplay coming up here is going to be a breakdown of some esports gameplay, and basically a patch came out, and they patched some perks, some weapons, and all that, but they added an esports playlist, which is basically like League play from Black Ops 2. So this is some footage from earlier, but what's coming up is actually a really good game that I got playing with Jack and Spec, and I just want you guys to know it's going to be different from Black Ops 2 games because there's no theater, so I can't like slow things down or pause things. I just have to get it in one go. So it's going to be a little bit different from that, but it's still going to be pretty good, and I hope you guys enjoy, and that's about it, so let's get into it. Alright, so here we go. This is my first gameplay breakdown of a Ghost gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm really satisfied with this game. I won't spoil the score, but it's going to be pretty high. So right now, I'm just watching the cross to B with this sniper. And I'm going to count how many cross. I call out one cross and I snipe the other guy. This class is MTAR Overkill, and I usually have Reflex on to switch weapons faster, but I have Marathon on this gameplay. But I usually prefer Reflex, but I don't know, I might stick with Marathon. So what I'm doing right now is just trying not to get picked, but I'm also trying to scout around the map. I already called out that one guy crossed to B, so we're just going to look out for the other guys. And we're also playing one random if I didn't already mention or you didn't already figure that out. So Jack gets picked off a B, so I'm going to make my way across the map to try to make my way over to defend the B-bomb. And there's a sniper over on the Humvees, and I think he's shooting at me, but he's actually shooting at my teammate. So I cross really quick before I get picked by him. And I know they're going to be planning it, and I see a guy on the truck right there, right? So I'm like, I'm just going to push him. I'm just going to push him while he's distracted. And I see right there the guy planting a bomb, and I pre-fire. Now, right here, I know the other guy's on the other side of the map, so I'm like, Spec, just distract him and I'll defuse it. Pushing that truck was a really ballsy move, but I knew because he had a Remington and only has a 24 bullet clip that he would be low on ammo. So I went for it, and as I was running past, I noticed it said planted a bomb. So I knew, even though I'm only on 5 sensitivity, I was going to turn around and pre-firing, and I got him. It takes a long time to set the bomb down and get your weapon out, so I got that. It was a pretty good play by me to get aggressive right there and not let them have that bomb plant easily. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go on this Humvee back here and with my sniper. And I'm just going to try to get a pick top on maybe gas station, just something along those lines. They start stunning it, which is odd. I've never, people don't usually stun it or nade it this much. It was like 2 stuns and a nade right by the Hummer. So I back up, and I'm like, I still got to push B. I don't want to push strip, so I'm going to push B with Spec. He has the bomb. Green Arrow's doing something over by strip. I don't know, so I'm going to go top motel right here. He dies. So I have this guy trapped in the truck, and I'm just gonna wait for him to poke out. I see him poke out there, and he goes on the left, outgun him. And now I'm just gonna go top motel. Don't know what my green arrow is doing really. I thought that was a guy's gun sticking out because I figured there would be someone top motel. So that was a little bit of paranoia, just a little anxious shooting. So I'm gonna jump down on these boxes, just check out bottom motel. I want the green arrow to plant it while I watch him because I don't want to go for it because there's probably going to be someone top diner and someone actually breaks the roof top diner. Alright, so there's a guy mid-map, there's a guy at this truck. I'm going to push the guy at the truck. Kill him. I know there's a guy mid-map. I know there's a guy diner. I can't really get a shot on the guy diner right now, so I'm going to try to get the guy mid-map, excuse me. But ultimately, with 15 seconds left, I kind of had to push the guy diner. But right here, I hear him switch weapons, so I'm like, yeah, that's not going to work. So, pretty much a lost round. I actually catch this guy coming out. And now I'm just going to hide. There's nothing I could do. If I had tried to plant it, one guy would have pushed from mid-map, and the guy on Dino would have killed me. I would have had no cover for the bomb, so it was pretty much a round loss either way. You could argue that it was better to just take the chance and go for the bomb plant, but pushing that guy in the truck was my best decision. And then when there were 2 left, there's not much I could do from there. So, I don't have anything for my specialist bonus, because I don't ever bother setting it, because I don't really get a high score, but I'm going to get it here. So, it's kind of useless. If I could add reflex or something, that would have been nice. So I'm just going to watch the cross to A with my sniper, playing careful, trying not to get picked. Just kind of go back and forth. And one of the characters calls out a guy crossed gas station. So I'm thinking he's going to go on white truck and try to go on the roof. So I'm going to watch that. They call out smoked bomb, but I know this guy's in the flank. So I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to try to find him, and he knifes my teammate top roof. Teammate leaves. And then I'm going to try to kill the guy roof. I let Spec get shot in the back, which is unfortunate, but I see that guy on the bomb. So I see him right through the bomb right there, and I have armor piercing, so I get the headshot. And right now I believe is a 2v2, if I counted correctly. And there's one guy on the Humvee, and there's one guy on the middle crate. So I know he's going to go out on the other side of the crate, so I pre-aim it with my sniper, get him. I don't know where this guy went. Jack says that this guy went into garage, and apparently bomb was down B, so I'm just gonna wait for him here. And spoiler alert, he never ends up showing up, and he loses the round by time limit. So let's take a break here. I can't pause things, I can't slow things down. It's I wish there was theater, but hey, if it gets rid of lag comp and all that, whatever it caused, I don't mind it too much. Thank God I was recording though. I usually get lazy and don't record like a lot, but I decided to record some. This is like my third game of eSports S&D ever, and I got a gameplay out of it, so that's pretty cool. I was gonna post the first one, which was part of the gameplay you saw. I ended up finishing like 10-4, but I'll just post this one instead. I was just gonna post the first one because it was like my first game ever, and I wanted to show you guys, but I think this is a little bit better. So specialist bonus is pretty useless at this point, as I mentioned. I don't have any perks set on it. I never plan on getting it in a competitive playlist, so I just don't bother setting it. I'd rather just get into the game. So I watch the cross. I call out 2 cross right there, and not much I can do. I missed my shot. So they know I'm in strip, so I'm gonna wait for them to push me. Here's one guy pushed me, and Jack dies by a guy right outside strip. So I'm like, this guy's gonna push me from the left. Watch. And there it is. Just predictable. They're so predictable. I think that guy ends up leaving the game shortly after. And now it's a 2v1. And I tell Spec to plant it because this guy's over by garage. And now we have the plant down. Now we just have to stay alive. Simple stuff, simple stuff. We know what side of the map he's on. I probably shouldn't have poked this, but I was going to try to get a pick. But after I realized, I'm just like, I'm going to stay alive. Just stay alive, top motel. And that's if I hadn't said enough, stay alive. That's all you gotta do is run out the time. Jack says we should split up, so Spec moves a little bit farther back, and I decided to check the climb up at the exact moment he climbs up. Really lucky. Part of the patch was that dead silence is completely silent, even sliding. So I didn't sound for this guy. I actually just checked it, and it actually worked out for the best. So that's cool. Also, plant and defuse are silent. I could make a whole video on the patch notes, but you guys will probably find them yourselves. I just want to go over this. But yeah, I can't sound whore anyone right now. It's pretty much impossible, besides crunching your legs when you jump. That's about it. So, I'm going to watch the cross to B again. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to call out how many cross. And now, I told someone to watch the cross to A, but no one did it. So, once I realized that no one really went to B, I know they're going A. So, I'm just going to try to stay alive. I should have checked the bomb right here, but I felt like they were going to check gas station. So, I was going to be patient and wait for someone to push gas station. And it just doesn't end up working out. Jack calls a guy a strip, Spec get that. And they end up planting the bomb without checking gas station, which is odd, but it worked out for them, so it's whatever. That guy left the game, so now it's 3v3 overall. And we're going to try to make some moves to defuse this bomb. Jack pushes back alley. I see a guy truck here, but it's hard to shoot him through the truck. I choke my shot. Such a shame. Jack picks up 1 kill, but then gets picked off by the guy. And I get first shot in this gunfight, but I end up losing it anyway. I'm so mad I choked my shot when I saw him, but it's hard to shoot him through those little windows without like an assault rifle or a sniper, so I just choked my shot. And that ends up being my first death. So that's sad, but it's what happens. I should have checked the bomb. I was thinking in my head, like, I should check the bomb from the gas station right now, but I just felt, I had a really strong feeling they were going to check it, and I was going to try to get the upper hand on one of them. Just didn't work out. Always check the bomb if you can. Lesson learned. So I'm going to watch the cross to B right here. And I'm going to call out how many cross. 1 cross, missed a shot, but I get the call out, so it's all good. That's all I'm there for. If I don't get the snipe, it's whatever. Jack ends up picking him up. So right now I'm just pre-aiming everything. A side, they know I shot over here, so I'm just going to try to get someone, being a little impatient, trying to poke out and get a pick. I'm going to try to pick him off. But I don't really see anyone, and I know my teammates need me at B. So I'm going to start heading over towards B. Just watch the flank for a second, but they get 2-pieced. So now it's a 1v2. And I have to plant the bomb with 50 seconds left. So Jack calls out. He ran towards the bus. I get shot from the pawn. And I see him, bottom motel. Get the easy kill. Now it's a 1v1. Since he had a sniper, top pawn, I think he's going to poke top pawn and, go across trying to get me. But after a while, when he doesn't poke out, I figure he's going to flank me. He hasn't poked out, he's probably going to flank me. And there he is. So shots are exchanged. I'm just trying to juke him right here, trying to get him running around. And he actually, I don't know why he did this, but look, he climbs on top of the tank like that. I don't know why he would do that. It would have been smarter for him to run away and waste time than to do that. I really don't know. I moved up here. It was really risky. I crawled up and then laid back down and prone because I thought he could see my feet through the window, and I don't want him shooting me through the window. So I moved up a little. It was risky, but I still got the shot off and got the kill. I don't know why he did that. That was really dumb of him. So basically, same plan. I'm gonna watch lacrosse, and we're gonna see what happens here. No one's crossed yet, so I figured they're going A. So I'm just gonna try to watch bottom garage, and I figured this isn't a good spot, so I switched to this spot. This spot's better because even if they jump down from the ladder, they're not gonna land right on top of your head. The thing about this spot is no one's watching my gas, so it's pretty risky, but Spec gets a pick. So I figure some guy's going to push this. I like this spot, and some guy jumps down right there. That's what I was afraid of happening in my other spot, so that's why I moved, and turns out to be a better one. Spec picks up the final kill. So one more round to close it out. 15-1 at this point, feeling pretty good. I really wanted the flawless when I was like 12, and I was like, can I get a flawless game out of this? Didn't happen, but we're still going to go for the win here. Just one more round to close it out. It's 3v3. People can join these games back. I've seen people join back. It just turns out this game was dead, so no one joined this one. So we were left at a 3v3. Kind of disappointing. Could have dropped a 20 bomb if there were 4 maybe. Don't want to sound cocky, but could have happened. So right here, I'm going to watch the cross like always, and no one crosses, which I think is a little bit weird, and just watch this. Shot in the back. This guy knows what I do. The thing about that is Spec's going to plant the bomb, but he dies, so Jack's kind of left in a situation here. You don't want to do the same thing every round, but when it's something like watching a cross, which is pretty vital information, I kind of have to, just to give them the idea of how many cross to be, so they can, assess the situation. And, yeah, you don't want to do the same thing every round. But I really didn't expect him to rush me. That was smart of him. That was smart of him. It was definitely unexpected. If it was a 4v4 and we had another partner, I'd probably tell someone to go on the Humvees and just watch that for me, but I didn't. So that ended up happening. So I'm going to watch the cross again. We're going to see what happens here. Call out 1 cross. Call out 2 cross. Call out 1 mid-map, actually. And I call out that he's somewhere near pawn. Make sure he didn't go white truck, so he is indeed in pawn. So he's somewhere on the flank. I'm going to try to hunt him down while they try to defend B. I called out 1 cross, and I called out 1 flank. He ends up being top diner. So this is a very bad situation. I'm not climbing up the ladder because I think he's going to watch it. So I'm going to try to catch him off guard. So it's 2v3. And since he's top diner, Spec has to be really sneaky to not get seen from top diner. And that's bad. So he's motel. So I'm gonna do whatever I can, try to pick this guy off. I know he's still on the roof. I doubt he jumped down. So I'm just gonna have to kill him. He's on our side of the map. I see him. They get the bomb down. I kill this guy. Spec picks up 1. 2v1. We're looking for him. He's at the back truck. I tell Spec to, hurry up. Let's pinch him. Attack at the same time. So Spec runs out, but it turns out he ran out towards his spawn. So right now it's just a 1v1. I have to just outplay him simply. I just gotta try to catch him. I need to make sure he didn't run away, and I catch him right there. And there's a 17-2. So pretty good game. My 3rd game at eSports S&D ever. So I think that's a pretty good score. Really happy with this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. It's a little bit fast because I can't go in depth as I want on certain situations. Because as I said, it's not like theater mode. But I still think it was pretty good overall. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.